Welcome to Sawlogs Plastic Hubs. This video will be whatever project I'm working on, and I don't do a separate, sometimes I do a separate openings for them, sometimes I don't. Again, it's just a summer opening, and I just wanted to throw one out there, and we'll blend it in. It's probably when I get a chance to sit down and do some videos. There's a lot of upcoming things that you're going to be seeing on these videos, summer projects or whatnot. Once I kind of get back in the shop for the summer, right now that has been occupied a lot. So I hope you enjoy the channel, enjoy the videos, and subscribe and follow. So just jump right on in there. Alright, Thursday's project. We're going to make a door stop. I actually made a chicken scratch on some graph paper. So what we're going to start with first is this piece here that's going to be the end piece. It's going to be made out of Durling. I've got plenty of it. So that's the first piece. Then this will be an aluminum shaft here. And this will be an aluminum back. I'm going to actually make it, put 2 screws in each end, similar to what I did with my thing to hold thing to hold well, I got my brains working. My thing to hold the other. I might change the plan a little bit and just have to see. I could counterboard, put a screw in it and then assemble it to the wall. I'm thinking I'd rather have 2 screws to the wall, make it a little better. So basically I've kind of got this worked out, so I've got me a drawing and we're going to get started. So on the lathe here, there's a piece of black acetal, Durling, or whatever, really don't know, or it's the real McCoy or not, but we're going to turn it down to one of the things I always hate about this lathe. We're going to face it. Nothing on this is really super close, and I had them a minute ago. There we go. And we're going to turn this down to around 600 thousandths. So I'm going to make the center shaft a 1/2 inch, but I don't want, you know, I'm going to just knock it down to about 600 because I just feel like that's a good number. So it should be a little under 3/4. We're about 730. So kind of get as close to where I want. Give it a quick check. See, this is not going to be exact. I'm just trying to get somewhere. Okay, that's 660, so I need about 60 more on. Okay. The beauty of this stuff, it's not hard to cut. I'm gonna leave the collet in. I've already got the collet. Well, okay, 610. That's close enough for a door stop. Okay, we're going to pop the corner, then I'll set it up to drill it and tap it and all that stuff. So close enough for a piece for a door stop. Alright. I'm going to get ready to drill and tap it, and I'll kind of bring you back here in a second. There we go. I'm going to kind of bring it back here. I don't feel like you need a lot of fine detail on. Okay, how we like that? Alright, now I'm just going to bring you back and do the drilling. I'm just going to kind of let you see me work. I ain't trying to get in here exact. Let me drop the speed right quick. Let me just get out of here and I'll bring you back when I get ready to pull. Alright, I just don't like to run flying in drills. I'm like Mr. Pete says, it's just not a good thing. There we go. Let's pull back here just a little bit. I just want to see let's just see the lathe work. Let me cut it off. There we go now. Well, still too low. There. Please back up. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not trying to get in here tight. I'm just going to let you see me work. What I've done is I'm going to drill all these holes. Tap everything's going to be tapped. It's going to be 1/4 20. So to make life easy for me and everything else, I'm going to drill every one of them approximately 1/4 inch thick. So pull the speed down to just tap in there real quick. I didn't see it hard. Alright. That's ready. All I gotta do now is measure it up right quick and cut it off. And put the cut-off blade and give you some speed. With this plastic, it don't really matter. We can really rock and roll with it. We're already going to B. It's already at the B. So we can go to 200, 300. It's not going to hurt cutting plastic. This is a scale dimension. Got the scale right up here. Look at my drawing, I'm looking for around 1/2 inch. So, approximately 1/2 inch right there. Start it up. Do a quick stop. We're going to put this file a nice round stamp on it right in. Roll it up there, and I'm not even going to plastic, I'm going to do all kind of stuff. Alright. Got a little tin on it I'll have to deal with. And there's the first piece of doorstop made. Right that quick. Alright, I've got the chuck changed, and I've got the light pulled back where we can see him. And we're just going to do a quick little face job on this and we'll be squaring it up. Center drill it. I'm going to go ahead and center drill it 1/2 inch, get it tapped, because we're going to pull it out here about 2 inches and cut it. This has got to go down to approximately 1/2 inch in diameter. This is going to be about 2 inches, give or take a little bit. We want so basically, like I said a minute ago, all the plastic, we've got the grill mark. We can actually go a hair bit deeper here because it's not really going to hurt us. This now slowed down for tapping. Pull this loose. Pull the little pop of Grizzly chuck out the 1/4 20 tap. Okay. We'll put a little, I don't care. Oh, these things just do never. Alright, then we'll just roll this tap in there. Make sure that's not completely super tight, so I may have tightened it because I want it to kind of bottom and spin just a little. Okay. Alright, now we'll just set up here and turn, and I'll bring you, whoops, excuse me, bumping the camera off the cord. Now this is a 1-inch piece. We're going to turn this thing down to a 1/2 inch, approximate 1/2 inch. I mean, it doesn't, so, you know, it always helps if you get your thing in here. Real quick check. Like I said, these are caliper dimensions because they don't have to be exact. We got a long way to go. Bring you back when I get the size or something. There's no use of wasting time. Alright, this is the other piece here I finished. I'm going to leave it on because I want to get my final measurements here in just a little bit. So this is the long piece, and now I got to make the back plate because I'm going to use screws here and there to hold it. So basically what I'm going to do right quick here, establish a clean face. come back and I'm going to take a little more off. That's looking good to me. Off the LED, and I'm gonna start out. I want to see where my spot's gonna put me first. Okay, good. I'm just gonna kind of take a few LED cuts here. What size this is. I almost got an idea of what I want. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go for about 1.5 inches. I'm right at 2 inches. So I don't want it to be too big, so okay, I'm gonna go 1 3/4, about or 1.5 inches would be better. What I'm going to do is just get close, and then I'm going to just take a light pass and make it look pretty. And that's 720. So yeah, I want 1.5 inches. That'd be good, because with a 1/2 inch, that gives me plenty of room to work the screws in. Make sure it's real easy when you're trying to take a lot off, especially when you got a lot of stock like I've got. Okay, now I'm at 630 now. So basically I want to round it, leave me about, make me a little over 30 thousandths cut. I'm afraid I'm going to get too happy. Okay, so about 60 pounds from should be able to take about a 40 thousandths cut and be done with it. Oh, about 15 inches. Really good. I'm gonna come in and put a chamfer on. This will probably be the front end right on it. Okay, I'm just gonna off camera chamfer this and drill and tap it and get ready to cut it off. Okay folks, there's more than one way to skin a possum. Cat, possum, whatever. I just need to put 2 holes in this here plate and I need to center it up. So the easiest, you know, sometimes you just come up, have to think through something. So the bottom line is you can do it 6 dozen different ways. Well, my 6 dozen different ways is going to be an easiest, quick, dirty one. All I need is to have a 0, right? So to create a 0, I mean, there's, you know, all kind of ways to do zeros, correct? Also, this needs to set there somewhat level to so right there it is. Basically all I done was just screwed, since I made this on the lathe, screwed the tap in it, drilled a hole. Now I have 2 zeros. Now this is tight enough because all I'm going to do is put 2 small holes in it. Release the tap, pull it out, screw the tap out right quick, and be done with it. I mean, I could do the same thing with a threaded rod or anything, but tap's a little bit more accurate. So now I have my 0 position. So kind of what I'm going to do is I'm just going to measure this as 1.5 inches, and I want these about a 1/2 inch. Again, this is not, I ain't really got a good drawing, so tell you what, let's go 3/16 off center each way, and that'd be good. That'll give us a good center. And that's 187 thousandths. So we're in the center now. So if we go over this way 180, whoa, this, yeah, well wait a minute. Let's go more, excuse me, 3/8. I'm thinking, man, that's 375. Excuse me, 3/8 off center. And I'm sorry, not even looking at my scale right. Mr. Bozo is fixing to strike in a hurry there. Well, it wasn't, it just didn't look right. Of course, I'm not going to drill this hole out. Get this center drill in position, tightened up properly, and then we're going to check it. Before we drill anything, we're going to check it. And what's that going to give us for a head space? The screw hole. See, I may end up doing some manipulating just to be safe, because let me do this on the opposite side here of the scale. I'll line that up on the center. Move this up a little bit. Let's just make sure. This is what, you know, what we want to do is just equally space these holes. But we don't want, obviously we need to we need to be a ½ inch out. That'll give us more room, so we need to go full 500. That puts the screw heads on an inch center line, and that should give us, see, we also got to consider there's a ½ inch stud up the middle of this. So that's got to be basically a quarter. Being on a half, that gives us clearance to put the, so that will work. Yeah, and that's going to, and that will work because being right there. Tell you what, let me put this screw head in and see what we got. This would be better. Now, that way I can see where I'm at. Yeah, that gives me about a ½ inch to play with on each side of that, so that's going to be good. So sometimes you have to look at things sort of like that. So I got that. So before I start drilling, I'm going to, again, I didn't really lay it out on my plan. I just sort of sketched it up over to give me a general idea. The reason I'm using ¼ ever for the centers is, okay, I'll bring you right back. I got to figure my drill size out for clearance holes. I figured out I'm just going to use a number drill to do this. I'm just going to drop it down in there. That's a little center hole. Go down in there if it's 100. Basically, should give us about 20 thousandths clearance, which is what I'm wanting. Alright, let's just shift that right quick. Alright, let's just go to the other side ½ inch. Off the center. I'm wondering if I can just put this thing. Alright, there it is. That's drilled right out. But that you just can't get no simpler than that to create a couple of quick holes. I'll just drop in the parts, people. Excuse me. Like I said, I'll deburr these, so there I am. See, that's simple. So, we'll just go put this all together. Okay, good. Here we go. This is the completed door stop. Basically, I'm going to put 2 screws here. Now, I'm going to leave this so I can install it. It'd be easier to install this way. So, the door stop. Now, I don't know why that's happened, but we'll re-Loctite it. But basically, the door stop should jam in there like this, and it just screws together like this, and then there it is. So that's the completed door stop right there. Simple piece, but a little bit of quick machining, and it's a custom one. It's actually the same length as what's in my house. It's supposed to be right at 3 inches. So that's the door stop. I'll go put it in. We'll show you in a little bit. Okay, there it is installed on the wall. I've just got the camera sort of set in the floor. So and you'll see here as the door closes, success. Now, you might ask why I just didn't go to the building supply place and buy one. It ain't as much fun. Besides, it ain't as neat neither. So, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Whatever we've done today, because usually I shoot a close and put together a montage at the end. So this is usually my way of saying thank you. And if I haven't said it enough, I will say it. Every subscriber I've got, I appreciate. Appreciate every view I get. Now, do we have the big channel? No. Do we want to have a big channel? Well, I'd be stupid saying I wouldn't, be a little jealous if I didn't. But my mode of making these videos isn't to get rich. It is to have fun. So those come along, enjoy the videos and have fun with me, I appreciate it. But please do share it with your friends if they're not subscribers. And, you know, bring them over here and let us look at somebody else is doing this. You know, I'm a career machinist, and I've always liked to make things. So when I retired, now I really have plenty of time. Right now, you know, we've been kind of busy with some house projects and stuff, so that's slowed us up here for the last several months. But I hope you enjoy the videos, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, please subscribe. Please tell your friends. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so very much. Have a great day, and we will see you in the next video when I make another one.